Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Yeah, we're off to a start here. Crazy start to the day. The markets have rocked in the other direction. Is it because of the Plunge protection team? Is there a new level of manipulation going on? We'll find out as we go through a little comment review. We'll discuss that, among other things, mainly Jesus while we're here. Hey, why not, right? That's right. Because Jesus is also related to precious metals. After all, he was given gold to represent his kingship. Slurp a little coffee. We've got folks popping in. We have Mr. Eminem 911, who was first. Speaking of being first, we got to give him a little bit of a shout out. I'd like to give him a big shout out. Mr. Eminem 911 has posted a great video on the Ducket. The one Ducket, check it out. Check his channel out if you get a chance. He's right here inside the chat as we speak. We've got Barbara Carbone, Silver Badger, Terry Rabidoo, Moose Wizard is here, a new stacker in the community. Good to see him. And David Carlisle. So we're going to explore these markets and see what's going on. You know, if you've watched the video I just posted today, we discussed it and it went all through the whole gamut of what it could be. And if obviously manipulation is one of those things. And just because it's up today doesn't mean it can't be down tomorrow, right? But we'll see how it plays out. But let's take a look. Part of what we do here is we examine your comments and reply to them from your thoughts and bounce off of that to make this a discussion, a live discussion for everybody. So here we are on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. And I hope everyone has had a great Christmas, by the way, and hope it was a great time for you with your families. Yes, indeed. So good to see all you guys popping in here. Part-time Preppers, by the way, has responded to my video on a gift more precious than gold. He says, well said, Sal. Wishing you and your family two and four-legged a very Merry Christmas. We appreciate all you do for the community. Well, thank you, Part-time Preppers. I certainly appreciate you. You're an awesome guy as well as a hand model. So I hope you guys both had a very Merry Christmas and all of your kids too. And anyone else you came in contact with, for sure. All right, very good. Gold Maple says the origins of Santa Claus, his real name was Nicholas. He was born in the city of Smyrna in what is now southwestern Turkey, around the time of Emperor Constantine the Great. He was one of the earliest supporters of the early Christian church. They say he came from an affluent family and would throw bags of money into the houses of the poor. His name became so well known that it spread throughout the entire Roman Empire. The idea of a red Santa suit, Santa hat, and beard came from Germany during the Middle Ages, where St. Nicholas was depicted as a jolly fat guy who spread joy. The idea of milk cookies and Santa coming down a chimney also started in Germany during the Middle Ages. Interesting. Did not know that. Thank you, Gold Maple, for that a bit of knowledge there. Double Stack says, sharing is caring, and you just keep sharing. Thank you, Sal. Merry Christmas, Sal, and to all a blessed night. Well, thank you so much, Double Stack. We appreciate you taking the time to watch. Very good. Gold Maple says, other facts of Jesus. Nobody really knew the real Jesus Christ. Most of the information we know about Jesus comes from his disciples, who wrote about him in Aramaic, which later got translated into Greek and other languages. The earliest book in the New Testament, the Gospel according to Matthew, was written 60 years after Jesus died. I thought it was 40 years. But anyways, Jesus was a carpenter by profession like Joseph and a Jew. Sometimes in his early life, maybe Jesus was a Rothschild. You know, maybe maybe he dates back to the early, no, I'm just teasing. Sometimes in his early life, he became so disillusioned with Judaism that he started a new religion. He claims to be the Messiah, and he was the Messiah, yet most Jews refused to believe in him. Those Jews who accepted him became Christians. Jesus was also married. Actually, that's not true. He was not married. He says he was married to Mary Magdalene, the sister of Lazarus. Jesus died when he was 32 years of age. And actually, he was 33 years of age. And Matthew was written 40 years after Jesus died. I knew there was some stuff that wasn't quite right in that. And he goes on to talk about the four Gospels. Many other disciples wrote Gospels of various things Jesus did. And the lost in history. Yeah, there's the Apocrypha, the Gospel of Thomas, and stuff like that. and did not spread in Europe and Mediterranean to other parts of the world. When European colonizers and missionaries came to Indian Africa, they were surprised to find people practicing Christianity. Their forms of Christianity differed considerably from the Christianity practices of Europe. They did not celebrate December 25th as Christmas or accepted the Pope as the head of the church, their own high priest, and was called by different names. Yeah, they were probably, that's probably the what's known as the Orthodox Church. Dean says, all my best, Sal, on the Christmas video. Thank you so much. John Smith says, Merry Christmas, Salivate, on the Gift More Precious than Gold video. I hope you kept inventory of all the metals on your tree before you decorated it. Wouldn't be too difficult to lose something in that mix. Very true. But yeah, there are more important things, and even precious metals aren't there. Going back to Moses, he condemned the Israelites for worshiping it instead of their true God. That's right. Exactly right. Yep. We don't want to worship the precious metals. We want to only worship Jesus, and indeed. Very good. Bullion Forever says, I'm guessing a drop to 20K, hopefully stabilizing soon. It's getting ugly quick. Yeah, well, it's back up to 22 now. It's crazy. But yes, indeed, it's who knows what tomorrow could bring for sure. Amy Smith is here. Lake House Beach is here. Hello, Lake House Beach. Good to see you. I had a great Merry Christmas. I hope you did too, Amy Smith. Good to see you. All right. And Stephen Heath is here. All right. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Stephen Heath doesn't get involved in the Bible God nonsense. No wonder why he didn't comment on my video about Jesus. That's okay. Let's see here. Atheists don't believe in God, and God doesn't believe in atheists. Really, there's no such thing as an atheist, if you think about it. Atheism doesn't believe in nothing, but we all have faith of some, even atheists have, quote, faith. They have faith that whenever they stop at a red light or a green light, that the cars coming the other directions won't run the light and kill them. You know, we have to live by faith in some way or another, for sure. But yes, indeed. Brandon Galino says, "Amen." Thank you, appreciate it. Eric Wolf says, "Worst ever. Only if you have money in markets." I don't. Yeah. And I don't really have a whole lot in the markets either, other than my retirement plan at work. But anyways, hey, 2000 is back. Here he is. All right. Are you in Tehran still, or have you traveled somewhere else? Good to see you. Been a long time. We've missed you. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Okay. Apostle says, I don't know about this year of the dragon. I not know this year of the dragon. Okay, the gold double. Yeah, actually, it's not the year of the dragon. This particular gold double dragon coin is just a coin commemorating 2 dragons, not the year of the dragon. Coin Collecting Fund sends his support here. Say Merry Christmas on my gift more precious than gold, which is salvation through Jesus Christ. Tessa Cunningham says, all the world indeed a stage, and we are merely players, performers, and portrayers, each another's audience beyond the gilded stage. Hope you slurp, sing it, Sal. Here we go. She's tipsy this season. It's almost like we are in a real-life game of Risk, and the Fed sucks. Yeah, we can't control what they do, for sure. All we can do is control what we do, and this is why having gold and silver gives us a little bit of that control. Hey, CCT is here. All right, good to see you. All right. Okay. Moving ahead, we've got Coin Collecting Fund. So we're going to get to that video about these markets here pretty soon. And Wayne the Wolf is chastising me because I didn't mention in this 100 years of gold history about President Nixon eliminating the gold standard. He just put the death nail on the coffin of it. Essentially, it had been kind of pretty much dead for a while since before then. But anyways, sorry about that. Richard Bolduck says, have a very Merry Christmas. Well, thank you. This is on my video about a gift more precious than gold. Stacking for Life says, the best decorated Christmas tree ever. Absolute legend, Sal. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you and your family. Well, thank you, sir. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, too. David Carlisle says the gift of salvation is also a gift that is freely given to all who would receive it. Exactly right. That's the key. It does not matter a relationship with Christ that is not relegated or has no conditions to it other than just accepting the free gift of salvation. And that's exactly right. Very good. Mark Kenny says, Sal, I'm genuinely impressed. So many people try to keep it generic and you didn't. You told it like it is. Jesus is a reason for the season and salvation is the ultimate gift. Love your stuff. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I don't want to shove Jesus down people's throats because just like gold and silver, there's no need to pump Jesus up. You know what I'm saying? Really, the ultimate gift sells itself, which is a matter of just putting it out there a little bit. And that's the same thing with gold and silver, which is God's money. It's spectacular. I do have coffee. Here it is. I've been remiss. I need to slurp some for Barbara. And guess who else is here? Seduced by Silver is also here. And you should check out Seduce's latest video. It is amazing. The gifts that she got and what Scully has done is just like, wow. It's awesome. Jim Farrell says, Merry Christmas to all and to all a fun Christmas. Things are going to get very interesting. Yes, they are. They already have the day after Christmas. It's just crazy what the markets did. It's like almost an inverse flip-flop. Craig Etheridge says, Merry Christmas video. A great video. Check Fold Call Ray says, I think on my Dave Ramsey is called Gold Stupid video. I think to make better long-term decisions of buying silver, you need to look more at low mintages and sets. Perth Mint is one of my faves in a lunar series. Some 2-ounce silver coins are selling for hundreds due to their rarity. So not only are you buying something that you enjoy as a hobby to pick up, but you also may make a solid profit from it. Just be responsible with your money and don't go broke chasing a dream. That's right. I mean, you can make money. It's a little bit speculative and risky to do that, but people have made money on some of these modern issues too, and classic numismatics as well. All right. Oaksy's here. Hello, Oaksy. Good to see you. Thanks, Uncle Sal, says Mark B on the More Precious Than Gold video. Silver Eagles are boring AF, says Nicodemus. Yeah, well, that means you're more of a collector than a stacker. And that's okay, because I agree. They're kind of boring. But I've got some as sort of a hedge of protection, and I get them every once in a while. I sort of stack them, you know what I mean? I like to stack a little bit here. I like to stack a little bit there, but mostly I'm a collector. D Wings World says on my video on a gift more precious than gold, a multitude of Christmas and New Year to you as well, my friend. Be sure, so true that the real value of meaning in Christmas is Jesus arriving to save us. Bless you, my friend, and thank you for all you do. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. And you're right. I toast to you on that. That's right. All right. We got to get Stephen Heath saved. Oh, yes. We need to get Stephen Heath saved. We're going to convert him to Christianity. That'll be fun. 2000. So great to be back. We're glad you're back too, my friend. It's awesome. Glad you're back. I've missed you too, man. He says he missed my voice. I'm glad you're doing all right. Where are you? Are you back in Tehran, or are you in a different part of the world now? Lemonhead Penny's here. Hello to Lemonhead Penny and Oaksy 88 and Carl Electrum's here. Good to see you guys popping in here. All right, let's see here. Gorilla HD says, I have been buying numismatic American Silver Eagles for a while, and I will soon be adding numismatic American Gold Eagles. So serialized gold. That means he's collecting proofs, I guess. The serialized gold and silver bars are simply a store of wealth and will comprise approximately 5% of my investments. I buy the coins as soon as they release, and that gives me the best chance of gaining value in that purchase. Yeah, I tell you, it's numismatic. Even the proofs have gone down over the years in price. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Okay. Not a chance magic book reader, Salivate Metal. A magic book reader. You like magic books? Okay. Let's see here. Never heard of this Jesus guy. Oh, you've heard of him, Stephen Heath. I'm sure you have. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, Mike Shimakabukaburo says on the Christmas Eve plunge protection says fake news, buy silver. The SHTF is soon. Well, I buy silver whether the news is fake or not, and silver and gold too. But yes, indeed. God bless us and Jesus. Thank you, MJ. Yeah, here we go. Sometimes we should bless God as well as God blessing us. You know what I mean? Silver Wolverine's here. Silver Wolverine. Good to see you. Yeah, Mr. Monkey Swag. I think the numismatic silver eagles means proof. You know, but that's the only thing I can think of, because other than that, I don't really know what else he's talking about. Unless it's a 96 silver eagle and he's buying a bunch of those, but even those have come down somewhat in price. Chiefly Chiefman says, as of right now, the price of silver and gold are going up. Yes, that's right. And a little bit even today. Great advice not to overextend yourself. That's right. Thank you, sir. Lessons learned indeed. Matt Courier says, that was interesting insight of the sacrifice of God becoming human and living in this fallen world, just as much as him dying on the cross for his sins of the world. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, in some ways, I almost consider it in many ways an even bigger blow or a bigger shock to the system. You know, you think about, here's Jesus in heaven with God at the beginning of creation. Then all of a sudden, you know, everything's perfect. There's nothing that can get in no limitations, no pain, no suffering. Don't have to worry about breathing air or anything like that. He's completely devoid of any of the limitations we have as humans. And then he's thrust into this infant's body, coming out, boom, to the shock of the world. That had to be crazy, knowing what he was getting himself into. It's crazy. And how it would all end, too. It's kind of wild to think about it. Black Man with a Plan says, real silver eagles, obverse and reverse are upside down. The 2000 is fake. Yep, you got it. You got it. Sister Mary Clement says, it's all rigged and fixed. No such thing as a free economics, just a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Yep. A lot of people do think there's more rigging involved than we think. But I think there's really more natural market forces at play. If it was rigged as much as some people claim it is, people would be going to jail. They'd be discovered. There's no way they could really hide it. You know what I mean? But let's see here. Okay. Silver Shooter says, amen. All right. Thank you so much. A like from Coin Collecting Fun. Very good. Merry Christmas. Nice video. Thanks, Mikey8791. Thank you so much. We're getting closer to the comments for today's video, which a lot of people have their thoughts on. And we're going to see that Keno says, thanks for sharing. And Redneck Stacker says, great video on the Christmas one here. Very good. Merry Christmas, says Silver Pharaoh. Thank you. Cool profile picture there of Ramses. Carl Johnson says, yes, indeed. The real gold is Christ. Yes, indeed. All right. I agree. Slacker Stacker, Merry Christmas, Salam. So I missed your streams as of late. I'm happy to see a video of the real reason for the season. Thanks for sharing the word. Love the tree decorations. Hope you and yours had a very Merry Christmas, my friend. Take care and hope to see you soon. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. I missed your live stream too on Saturday, but good to see you. Hope you had a great Christmas. This is a cool challenge on the old coin challenge he's talking about now. I know I don't have anything really from the 1700s. I can only wish to find something like that, but I do have a few older coins laying around. I will see what I can come up with. Take care, Sal. Love your videos. Thank you. And instead of Jesus, El Crypto will take the gold. Well, you know what? You don't have to make a choice between the gold and Jesus. Oh, if you choose Jesus, you can still get some gold. I chose Jesus, and I'm still getting some gold. Nothing wrong with that. Good to see you guys. More people popping in here. Keith High is here. And Keith High and Multi Gunman is here. Eric is here, our resident bouncer. And Wayne the Wolf just popped in. Thanks, Wayne. Sorry I didn't mention the, whatchamacallit, Nixon taking us off the gold standard all the way. But Keith High is one of these that's been very faithful and consistent with his views that he thinks that gold and silver are going to go down in the coming months. We'll see how that plays out. I'm curious if he still has that view. Silver Turtle 65 is here. Barbara Carbone is still with us. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. All right. Merry Christmas, Sal. Wonderful video. Thank you, Richard. We're moving on up because we want to catch some of these video comments from today's. And then here, Edwards says 7 hours ago, the rocket has not left the pad, but appears to have fuel. Silver moves above $15 for the first time since mid-August. I've already seen the first signs of hyping. Monex has a touch chart of that $15 line, and the $10 line they're using is a thick line to show the price of silver the last 60 days. It looks like silver has been hugging that $15 line all this time until you touch the graph. It's totally out of scale and deceptive. Looking forward to the wide-eyed David Morgan and Peter Schiff and other pumper videos to come. Should be interesting. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's only barely above that $15 level at this point, but I was surprised to see it go up. But yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Carl, Jesus, and gold don't mix. Just put gold above everything, and that makes sense. Just don't put gold above everything. Yeah, that's right. Silver Wolverine might have a 2-year government partial shutdown. Yeah, it could last through the beginning of the next year to the next session. They're saying January 3rd, possibly. Let's see. President Trump is here, by the way. Must have flown back from Iraq. Yes, indeed. Hello, Mr. Trump. Good to see you. Let's see here. $1,300 plus on gold, $1,550 for silver by the weekend, says Orange. You know, that's not out of the realm of possibility. I thought it was going to go higher, but we shall see. Just need 95 more ounces. Yes, that's right. I'd like to have 95 more. It'd be nice. ST Bullion says, Salivate, next time you need a long-term gold price data fix for video, check out our gold price history page. We also have one for silver price history. Bet you can't guess what price was the all-time low U.S. dollar price for silver. The answer should make your head spin. Cheers, Salvation Nation. But I'll have to check it out. SD Bullion, for sure. I'll do that here after the stream, maybe. Thank you so much. All right, well, looking at that. Gene Robert Lombard. Gold is super rising incredibly here in burning France. Wow. Yes, there's a lot going on in France. I haven't even heard the news lately on what's going on in France. But I know I know that they suspended that tax, but are they going to implement it? And I wonder what's going on. But apparently gold is going up super high there in France because things are kind of volatile there, especially. Yeah, crazy. All right. You guys ever look up Don McMillan's Nerds or Geeks? No, I've not heard of that. Tricky guy, why are you ignoring me? I come here, I post several times, I get crickets. I need. Sorry, Tricky guy. There's a lot of people I'm missing here in the side chat here. Unless you say my name like you just did, I probably won't see it. And let's see here. But good to see you, Tricky guy. Appreciate you being here. Okay. Coin Collecting Funds says like 81. Yeah, if you want to get my attention, just type my name with no space. Spell it correctly, and I will. All right, very good. There's a slurp for Tricky guy. All right. Oh yeah, good. It's Benjamin's first Christmas for Eric's son. Very cool. Doing Christmas with this family tomorrow. Very good. All right. Agent Argent Orange, Oklahoma says, all glory and honor to the Holy Lamb of God in all days and all seasons. All right, exactly. Amen. All right. Can I get an amen from Stephen Heath on this? Exactly like that, Stephen Heath, just like that. You don't even have to put the @ sign in front of it. Thanks, Multi-Gun Man. Good to see you. Colonic Stacker says, took out my original Salivate round on Christmas. Really done piece. Infinitely better than my Fiji iguana. No finning whatsoever. Yeah, that's right. We don't like finning. No finning is good. Thank you, Colonic Stacker. Colonic Stacker also says, dug this one out to hold your feet to the fire. Admitted it's a beautiful bullion round. Well, yeah. And the thing is I never had a problem with the coin itself. What I didn't like was the price for the mintage. Turns out there's 600 and some thousand mintage according to a subscriber. See, Gorilla SD, Gorilla HA, Chuck and Plata's here. This is a test, not Alan Gold. There you go. Chuck and Plata. All right. Gorilla HD says, I just got your message about my comment on your video. Thanks for looking out, brother. Hey, thank you, Gorilla HD. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you popping in. Whenever I say that, I'm replying to your comment verbally in a live stream. It means I'm live right now at the time I post that video. Abdelaziz is saying hello from Morocco. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you. So we have representation here from Morocco and Tehran, Iran, with 2000, who we miss dearly. We're so glad that he's back. Miss 2000. We even have representation from Long Island, New York. Can you believe that? Yes, indeed. Maybe Saltucket? Is that how you pronounce that? Saltucket, Long Island? Yes, indeed. DB Stupid is here with the popcorn. All right. Jerry on the Old Coin Challenge says, oldest U.S. coin I have is a large cent from 1800. President John Adams, oldest in my collection, ancients notwithstanding, is from 1344. Nice. A florin from Edward III's reigns. That would be cool. That would be nice to have. Thanks, Jerry. All right. Complete set of Mexican gold coins. Yes. If you all haven't seen that video out, I show the complete set of the Mexican bullion coins, not the Libertas, but the other ones. I've been wanting to get that set complete. All right. This is the biggest stock market point gain in history. And Ray says first on that video. So now we're back into this. Donald, New Mexico says first. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it. And Silver Finds Me. It says truth. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Silver Finds Me. And Silver Baggins is happy he bought silver yesterday. Because it went up to $15. It's over $15 now. Crazy. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Abdelaziz Bouchama says, good morning, Maestro from Morocco. Yes, thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Good morning to you. And only one word, exuberance. Yeah. Yeah, and it could be, I don't know. I tell you, it is very strange what happened to these markets today. Even from reading the article, it seems like that was that wouldn't be enough to pull it up that high, but I don't know. Seduced by Silver, sorry for those I missed saying hi to coming in for comments I missed. Unavoidable multitasking. I hear you. I know what you mean. But thank you, Seduced. You're awesome. And Colonic Stacker just ate some eggplant Parmesan cheese, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. And Colonic Stacker is here, who gives his undying support to President Donald Trump. Where's Donald Trump? Is he still here? He was in here earlier, Colonic Stacker. And so I wonder if Colonic Stacker will give partial support to Donald in New Mexico, even though he's not a fan of the tariff man. Let's see here. All right. CCT has eaten too much. Eaten so much. I hear you. I hear you. All right. F Jew America doesn't like the Jews. But, he says the Jews own 99% of the wealth and the Gentiles or Goyim have 1% of wealth. When Torah and Talmud says there will be slaves one day, and already there. We give Israel $3.5 billion a year for aid. You dumb Goyim are all Jewish slaves. Congratulations. I'm gonna troll him. I love the Jews. God bless the Rothschilds. I love the Rothschilds. Love them. Jacob Rothschild is my hero. Right? We love Jews. And yes, indeed, in Israel too. I think we'd have double their aid and take away the anything from some of our enemies, and let's build that wall. All right, there we go. Gold is 1720 Canadian, getting close to 2011 highs. Yeah, what was it in 2011 in Canada? Was it around 2000 or 2200? Wasn't it? Yes, indeed. All right, they need to make a like button like on Facebook. Yeah, to have the heart and the. Yeah, that would be nice if Facebook. I mean, if YouTube would do that. I agree, Eric. Yes, indeed. I agree. Hey, there we go. Barb is here, our resident. We have both our moderators here. And by the way, just so you guys know, even if Eric is here, you never know about Barb. She could be lurking in the shadows and no one can knows. It was 1800 plus. I'm trying to think, what did it get here? I don't know what it got here. It's like a 1900, I thought here, but maybe the Canadian dollar was stronger then. I'm not sure. 2000. Yes, there was still a government shutdown. It did last. This is the first shutdown of the. This is the first first day of working day shut down, but it was shut down all weekend, all through Christmas. Terry Rabideau's a secret moderator. Yeah. Tessa Cunningham is here. Check out her video on the kitties. Those kitties are growing fast, by the way. Chris Jones is here. Media Man, Canadian was worth more than the US dollar then. Okay. So, yeah, wow, that's interesting. That is fascinating. You think about it, what Media Man was saying. So, by the Canadian dollar standards, gold is at almost at 2011 highs. Crazy to think about. Chris Jones, maybe Wall Street is setting us up for a pump and dump. That could be. It very well could be. I don't want to rule out any kind of manipulation, especially with that plunge protection. We're going to read about that here in just a second, by the way. Let's see here. Okay. Lum says, I'm glad that there was a rally, but my confidence is very weak. I would just like to know what gives these stocks the insanely high valuation. I'm not a doomsdayer type, but I'm keeping minimal exposure at the moment. And one of the things I'm bothered by the most is that exposure to bonds doesn't seem like a great plan right now either. Real estate is certainly in a bubble. And I think that this can be tied to the flipping of houses and people thinking there's no top in the market. I agree with that. In fact, I've talked to some people, even some contractors are saying that 2019, they're going to be slowing down a lot. He's got no crystal ball, but I'm very uncomfortable with the things I may have my money in that should be comfortable positions. Yeah. Well, the things I've always said is that though the economy is good, it's a fragile economy for myriad of different reasons. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. It's good to see you guys. A lot of activity here in the chat. Apologize if I missed anything. Oh yeah, Barbara Carbone. Yes, Christmas Eve was the first working day of shutdown. Okay, and that was that was a federal holiday, I believe. I believe Trump gave that as usually it's a half day, but I think Trump gave them the whole day off that day, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. But anyways, let's see here. Media Man, my gold is up many tens of thousands right now. Wow, very good, Media Man. That's awesome. David Argento is here. CCT is still here. Silver Leo. I wonder if he's here. I don't know, but he commented on this. If the market is going so well, then spot on PM should be going lower, right? Fingers crossed. You would think, but silver went up. Well, and if you watch the very end of the video, I sort of just explain why. It's because of the market's volatile. It could go back down tomorrow. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Low blood pressure. What's your favorite dish you had during the holidays? I have to say it was these rolls, these buns I had. These were some nice buns I had. Oh my goodness, you should have tasted those buns. The bread was nice too. No, I'm kidding. It was the rolls. Yes. Oh, breaking news, everybody. I've got to pause. Everybody stop the presses. Of course, when I say stop the presses, I'm not meaning that anybody's actually running any presses. This is 2018 after all. But I'm here to let you know that Mr. M&M 911 is still here too. Just so you know. All right. And the Yooper girl is still here. Yep. Yooper meaning Upper Peninsula girl. Yep. Amy Smith. There she is. Yay to nice buns. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Still up near 50K in gold. Wow. Good job, Media Man. All right. Very good. Okay. Plunge protection team. Yeah. I think that's it. I sort of alluded to that in the video, and really the thing is, I think it's obviously with the Fed's forward guidance, they know that they move the markets. You know what I mean? That what they say is going to have an effect on the market. So in that way, there's obvious manipulation. So you're right. And then James says, "Haha, the Plunge fiat printing devaluation team. Everything is manipulated." Yeah, I mean. And I think that's really I agree with that. There's manipulation everywhere in any commodity, in every market. But I still believe, even as such, that there's a lot more natural market forces at play here. And I think those will rue the day. For sure. Accumulating AU says, I think of this. I kind of think this could be a dead cat bounce. Pardon the phrase, Sal. I know I've used it. I'm still worried we drop throughout the next year deep into a bear market. We very well could be. And that very well could be a dead cat bounce for the overall markets. But it's a pretty big one. I mean, it's like taking a dead cat and putting balloons in the cat. you know, and bouncing that dead cat like crazy. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Will Edwards. A sucker's rally in a fake market. Don't forget that some of the biggest one-day stock market gains were just prior to the crashes of 29, 2000, 2008. Thank you, Plunge Protection Team. Wink, wink. Yeah, it very well could be, Will. You might be right. Thank you for your thoughts. And I sort of alluded to that at the end. You know what I mean? We'll see. What a jump is just about when I can't take anymore. I get back 4% of my money. Well, good job. And I would probably, I'll tell you what, if I was in the markets and I bought at the lows and then went up high the next trading day, I'd probably be taking those gains and putting it in something nice and safe. You know what I mean? Nice and safe. All right. Okay. Who else is here in the side chat? We've got, another overtaxed taxpayer. Merry post-Christmas. Merry post-Christmas to you. Good to see you. All right. We've got Savage 308 Sniper. Good to see you. A lot of good folks popping in here. Good to see you guys. All right. Gold's going up a bit. Yeah. Look up Fantastic Four part series on depression on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. Fed is the boss. We are the pissant slaves. Yeah. Richard says it. Yeah. DW says what goes up must come down, or is it must go up due to manipulation? It very well could be. And you know what? No matter what your feelings are in the markets and what happened Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas, we all have the same end game, and that is gold and silver. Vincent Henderson says we'll see if silver is still above $15 after Friday. Yes, good idea. We'll watch it and see what happens. I think we all qualify as overtaxed payers. Yes, overtaxed taxpayers. I definitely agree. We all fall in that category. No question in there. Silver for Life 1230 is here. Coming at you proper like. That's what he used to say in his videos. Mr. Monkey Swag is here. Chuck and Plata, I am his antidepressant. All right, a nice full dose coming your way, Chuck and Plata. Shout out to you and Deb. Awesome. Fitra 1987. Market riggers are work to save the market. Yeah. A lot of people do feel that way. Here's a very, very interesting comment from Joe Schlund. And it's a quote. I'll just come back here. Here is my response to Joe's comment. Psh. All right, here we go. All right. Chiefly Chieftain is here. Danny Lopez says, yes, here's to the greatest manipulated point jump in history. May your artificial stock point gains continue. I'll keep holding on to the real tangible assets. Thank you. Keep doing what you do at best, Sal. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yep, it's fun to see what's going on in the markets. Crazy. I feel for those who've lost when that market went down, though. I hate that. But the stock market is a risky venture for sure. IB Goliath says big bounce for the heavy-hitting cheats to get out before the death free fall. And you know, that could be. That's why I'm skeptical. And that's why the metals didn't move the way we think they should. All right, let's see here. Buy more gold, says Mr. MM911. Amen. And he's got a new video about his 2018 gains, gold gains for the year. Sweet. And Chuck and Plotton, I did not touch my plunger, honest. This is way beyond pulling a rabbit out of the hat. The insanity is now sane. The abnormal now normal. Good to see PM holding their own. Yes, indeed. They are holding solid. All right. All right. MMA matchup time, folks. Glenn Tipton of Judas Priest, who is since retired, if I'm not mistaken. I think Glenn Tipton has Parkinson's disease, so he's not on this tour. He recorded Firepower, the album, but he's not touring with it, sadly. Versus Senator-elect Mitt Romney. I'm going to have to give this one to Mitt Romney since Glenn Tipton is suffering from Alzheimer's. But I would hope it never have to come to that, for sure. All right. Terry heard me whisper. I see live people. I see living people everywhere I go. And why? Because I don't work at a morgue. I wasn't talking with my mouth full, Stephen Heath. I will now, though, as I got this brownie here. Now, all right, now I'm going to give something. Now I'm going to give Stephen Heath something to talk about. Now I'm talking my mouth full. That's from a mukbang. Oh, Oaksy, that was funny. That's a good brownie. Ooh, that's sweet though. Man, a lot of sugar in it. I'm sorry, Barbara Carbone. That was full of sugar and carbohydrates. I'm trying to, I need to be better. I need to have Barbara Carbone here to whip me into shape. I need to try the celery juicer, and I need to get back after these holidays to get better. But yeah, whispered in his panties. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right, Barbara Carbone, speaking of which, she says the highest rise. So what? Doesn't mean a thing. That's right. It doesn't in the grand scheme of things because of how volatile the markets are. You're forgetting the huge drop because of Mnuchin's big mouth. They're not done by any means. Yeah, I actually did mention that in the video, Barbara. Yes, definitely, about Mnuchin's, what he said, calling those 6 banks. There's plenty more fumbles to come our way, unfortunately. The guy in the White House, the one pretending to be working for America, his days are numbered, and he's very happy to bring down the country with him. He claims he no longer suckers to the rest of the world. He speaks like a gangster, when in reality, the world sees us as the biggest suckers ever. But his shrinking base will eat it up, blindly falling him right off the cliff. His own party's against him. Don't think the stock market thing is over. Far from it. His serious thing to begin with, quit stroking this guy. The sooner we rid ourselves of him, the better America and the world will be. He'll go kicking and screaming, though. We will attempt to bring down everything with him. Well, I appreciate your thoughts. I mean, I'm not a blind Trump supporter, but I do think he's doing a lot of good. And the anti-establishment and the way he's giving the middle finger to the media, and even many people in the Republican Party as well as the Democrats, I think is actually healthy. But there's some ways I don't like the way he speaks on certain things. I don't like some of the stuff he does. I think the Syria thing was poorly timed. I think there have been better ways to do it, but it's really not inconsistent with what he's been saying all along, which I disagree with, by the way. I felt like I'm more of a Bush Cheney kind of guy when it comes to foreign policy. But nonetheless, I do find it interesting that a lot of Democrats are saying we shouldn't have pulled out of Syria when many of them were against us being in Iraq. So he's doing basically what Obama did in Iraq, pulling out so many troops, and which essentially created the environment from which ISIS sprung forth. But that's a different subject. But yeah, Trump is unpresidential. He's rude, but and there's some things that are kind of there's a lot of uncertainty, and it's causing the markets to react, I think, in certain ways. The tariffs and the trade things make me nervous, but it's just I don't know. It's a mixed pot with him for sure. The tax cuts I fully agree with. I'm glad he moved the embassy back to Jerusalem. I'm glad that he has stopped a crisis situation with North Korea. Although there's a lot more work to be done there. There's some good things he's done, but if you're intellectually honest, you got to cringe when he says personal things about some people like Mika Brzezinski, and some other things which I think he shouldn't have done. But anyways, all right, let's see here. So Rothschilds are playing with Christmas toys, says Hi Steve. Yeah. Well, and these markets, I think, I think if there's going to be manipulation in the overall markets, the biggest manipulator is the Fed. With their forward guidance, I think that's pretty much obvious. And they pretty much are at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to that kind of thing. And Chiefly Cheaton says, tepid response, silver broke $50 an ounce. I don't know. I would call that tepid. Yeah, no, I mean, tepid. And usually in a rally, silver would go the other way. And it went back up over $15. It's a 1% increase. So that was a good jump for silver. I didn't mention that with silver. Gold was a very tepid response. But thank you, Chiefly. Winston Smith says, it helps. We are down $4,100 this month, or $4,100 this month. Only $3,000 go to get back to the month, to get back the month. Yes, that's right. We haven't recouped all of the losses, and we may not. I mean, as Barbara Carbone says, we could go back down a lot. So anyways, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, you're right, Barbara Carbone. North Korea, they've not stopped nuclear weapons, but they've stopped testing. And I think that means that they're not in a position now to be able to proceed with their program. But anyways, let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Let's see what the spam comments are. Super like, I'm a subscribe. I'm a sellout, says FG America. 9/11 Truth, yeah. Because I support, yeah, that's funny. Let's see. Silver Turtle says it's good to be diversified in all assets. Yes, definitely good to be diversified. I agree with that, Silver Turtle, for sure. All right. Okay, let's see here. Chiefly Chieftain says, wouldn't you know it, as soon as I start shorting this market, it takes off to the upside. I should have started shorting the market back in October. I guess I waited too late. Can't win for losing. It's tough. That's one reason why I don't get into the stock market, because of things like this. It's hard to time it. I think that's another reason why I don't. I also don't flip numismatics either, because modern numismatics, because it's hard to time those markets. But anyways, okay, where are we at here? Let's see here. This is a spam comment, says Donald in New Mexico. Let's see here. Okay, Multi-Gun Man. I feel boxed in for having to work 5 days a week. It's time to win the lottery. Con, yes, indeed. There you go, man. I'm sorry you had to work on Christmas Day. That sucks. Steven Mendoza says classic build-up to a crash has happened every time, leading to the crash. Volatility, speculation, and uncertainty. Yeah. And I'm not as familiar with the markets to know, but yeah, but I think I have heard that it's some sort of a death rattle. They kind of arise quickly, but this is the biggest ever. And, so it's either this can be a real big crash because of the biggest drop, worst Christmas Eve, and then the best point gain ever, or something else is going on. Although I don't know that we can necessarily use the past as an indicator of where we're going with this market. I believe it's that unpredictable. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Precious metals. There you go. That's what it all boils down to. Precious metals. Super likes. He's inscriptio, says Celso Pedres Precios. Well, thank you for subscribing. Lycanthorpe says this happened right before the Great Depression hit. Stocks with a high rally, then later crashed hard and brought the entire country's economy with it. Yeah, well, we'll see. I wonder what the timing was that. I'll have to look back and see. But yeah, very well could be. Oh, Slurp. We're long overdue for Slurp for Lake House Beach. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, been talking too much. Haven't been slurping. All right, here we go. Trump now needs to meet with Assad. Yeah, I think he should too. Before pulling out, I believe he should meet with Assad. All right, Lemonhead Penny still here, saying hello to Donald in New Mexico. Let's see here. Eddie's little stack is here. Hello, Eddie. Raver Magic says they needed to clear some losses off the books and reallocate some funds. They oversold the market, now are correcting it with buys. It's still off its highs, so until it gets there, that high is still a resistance. Smart money and buying puts for drops and long calls for silver and gold. Amen. All right, there you go. Right. Thank you very much. That analysis, well reasoned, balanced, I think. Thor Bradshaw says, looks like more proof the markets are being totally manipulated by U.S. communism. Yeah, well, I think there's a lot at play here. And, we'll see. I think the Treasury Secretary, the plunge protection team, and who knows, the Fed is probably part of that. So we'll see how it is. Tionkin says it's a super rigged stock market. Stay away or you will get burned badly. And I think that's one reason why I kind of, don't really dabble in it myself, for sure. Let's see here. Sal, what did you get me for Christmas? I got you a hug. And I would blow you a kiss if you came on the live stream with me. Yes, actually the Earth is not a round. The Earth is an oblate spheroid. My Christmas was good, Eric. Thank you, my friend. It was good. Ate too much. Yes, indeed, but it was a good Christmas. I hope yours was too. Baby Benjamin's first Christmas. Yes, definitely. Guys are awesome. Hope everybody's had a great Christmas. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Yeah, good question, Barb. Why does it matter if there is a flat around? I'm serious. Why does it matter? Well, I don't know. It's hard to believe we even have that debate. Support your local Assad. There you go, 2000. Give Terry a wrench for Christmas. Oh, there we go. I could give her a wrench for Christmas. Then we have 3 in there. We'll have a Terry Ravadu wrench near her birthday, maybe. We'll do that near her birthday. Physics is why. There you go. Gravity is a wonderful thing. And this spinning ball of confusion. Barb, it's not a salvific issue. Yeah, that's right. Flat Earth. Thor, we can prove almost everything they teach about the Earth, and moon landing is a lie. Neat. You can prove it with, I don't know. What could you prove it with? Photoshop, right? Or explanation in Photoshop. I don't know. Wayne the Wolf says, Mike Maloney of goldsilver.com identifies the tsunami that is about to hit us in his free book. In short, buy as much silver as you can. Yes, it relies. Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's right. Italian G is exactly right. And people have done it. People have sent up weather balloons and attached GoPros to them. I've seen them on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and watch those videos where people tie GoPros to a weather balloon that goes up to 50,000 feet, and you can see the curvature of the Earth. And let's see here. Very slow tsunami. Let's see. Okay, back to these markets here. Hedgehog says, hello, everyone. The stock market and commodity markets are still on very unstable ground. Excessive buying during the holidays is good and bad. How much was cash versus credit? Also, the increase in the stock market could very well be buyers taking advantage of undervalued stocks caused by the recent falling prices. Tomorrow we'll explain a lot. PMs are unstable as well. People are trying to figure out where to move their assets. The dollar is still strong, so I believe PM prices are still unpredictable. There was a meeting with the big 6 from the central banks after Wednesday's crash. That was said no one knows. What was said no one knows. That's the minutiae calls of the big 6. It wasn't a meeting with them all together in a room, if I'm not mistaken, which is him calling them individually. And he says, oh, but everybody has a great holiday despite the issues at hand. Thanks for the update. Well, thank you. Yeah. And that's just it. There's a lot of different theories on why the market is doing what they're doing. A lot of great explanations from all sides on it. But I think it's something that's very, no matter what the end game is, no matter what the end game is we accumulate gold and silver. Whoa, Wayne the Wolf, man, thank you so much, my friend. It says, buy yourself an ounce of silver on me. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Yes, indeed. Very much appreciate that. Yeah. Kind of you. Okay, let's see here. Oh, don't give Stephen Heath a wrench. The power will go to his head. Oh man. Yes, indeed. Did Frederick Brandt send David Argento something nice? I hope so. Thanks again, Wayne the Wolf. Appreciate that. You're awesome. Silver just jumped up to $19.99. Well, actually, Frank Wayne probably doesn't know this, but YouTube takes 30% of that. So that would be, let me see here. I'm not good at math. I'll have to get a calculator out. Let me see here. 20 times 3. So $6 less than that is what, so that's, so I can almost buy an ounce of silver with that. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Hedgehog. Yes, good to see you. Thank you for your comment on there. For sure on this. I just responded to it. $14. Thank you, Lemonhead Penny. Yeah, boy, I'm slow today. It's all those carbohydrates and stuff. Textman, buy the silver now live. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. About to make instant mashed potatoes. They say use before January 2018. Will I die? Man, so you're a year late after. I think you might be okay with instant. I think you'll be okay. Who got the 10% eBay bucks offer, and what are y'all thinking of getting? I never get those 10% eBay bucks. Never ever get them for my eBay bucks. I just get not even 2%. And I'm signed up for all the promotions and everything. Get all the emails, never get anything, never get any offers. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. How much is silver? $15 now. Lamar Avery says, yeah, a single 1K gain in one day. Holy crap. What happened there? What changed? It could be down tomorrow. It could go up again. What a gamble. That's right. It really is a gamble at this point. It's a big old casino, and you're not a winner usually. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see what happens with this thing. But it's fascinating to see. I mean, this is history being made. And if what some people are saying is true, and you're seeing the death rattle with the markets going up and crazy wide-eyed markets and big crash, big ups and downs, this could be pretty bad. Harpo says a dead cat bounce. Yeah. Oh man, Sarah Connor. I think Trump called Putin raise the oil price. Yeah, the oil prices went up a little bit. Yep. Tessa Cunningham just got an ounce in the mail that she won. Woohoo! Very good. Gold 1268.50 says down in New Mexico. CCC don't know poopy, says Frederick Brandt. Well, I don't know, man. You don't know if he knows when he takes a dump. He knows it. There's no question about that. Hey, Silver Turtle got 10% pick up on America the Beautiful looking for suggestions. I think Silver Turtle, if you can find the main one, what is that, Acacia or whatever? I think that's what it is. One with the lighthouse on it. That's pretty cool. Poor kitty. Don't know. Trust me, he's clueless. CCT knows a lot. He's a smart guy. Full Push is pushing it. There's Full Push Metals with us. Wake up and smell the coffee. I'd be lucky to get an ounce under 20 pounds, especially with that VAT. It's crazy. Fred, not Fred. Frex. Yeah, Fred is the Federal Reserve something. It's a Federal Reserve name too. All right, let's have another slurp of coffee while we're here. Harpo's going to smoke an ounce tonight. Oh my gosh, crazy, insane the membrane. 2000 asked, anybody have the Gold Liberty with the Afro-American girl on it? I didn't buy it. They have the 10th ounce version too. It's like 200 and some bucks. I don't have the 1 ounce. I've seen the 1 ounce gold version. It's nice. And I don't have the silver version. I wanted to get the silver version, but I didn't get that. They're going to do another one this year, actually. But I think it's going to be racially neutral, I believe, this year. Okay. All right, Chuck Bam says silver is going to $16 an ounce on the 19th of January. Wow. It's 24 past the hour now, it says Lake House Beach. And let me check to make sure he's right on that. Actually, it's 51 minutes after the hour. What are you smoking, Home Slice? Let's see here. Good evening to Seth. Any input on the state taxes coming to online orders? Yes, they're going to be starting early next year, if not right at the beginning. Very soon, early in the next year, bullion dealers will be charging sales tax, which is too bad. I think they've interpreted that wrong too conservatively. But I don't know. Full push metals. My tree had 80 ounces of silver on it. Your tree wins, Sal. Hey, no, that's right. That was pretty clever what you did. The packages on the tree. Let's see here. Let's see here. Jerry, my guy just sold me some AMEs for 17. American, you meant ASEs, American Silver Eagles? Silver will be $20 by New Year, says Donald in New Mexico. That was my original prediction. I don't think we're right, Donald. I don't think it's going to happen, but buy silver live, please. Well, the thing is, Wayne, if I did that, I'd be showing my personal information. Kind of want to avoid doing that, but thank you. Let's see here, Donald. Plus, I'm kind of tapped out. I picked up some stuff. I'm gonna have another video coming soon, where I got some gold that had a layaway and stuff. We'll be doing a video on that. The Mint is halting sale of the 4 metal. Oh, is it still for sale? Okay, that's $199, right? In 5 days. Okay. I wanted to just get the single proof, but they don't have that anymore. Somebody Google LOL for David Argento. So he wants to know what LOL means. He wants somebody to Google it. Let's see here. Media Man, mention to your viewers to recalculate all gold purchases in the past to today's dollars. Gives a much better idea of real gains. That's true, exactly. And I posted a video, and I even commented about a video on here that, it's all about what the dollar's value is over the years. And adjusted for inflation, you're ahead with gold. No question. You're right, Media Man. Okay. Eric, I'm not into it, but my frail elder father could benefit medically, so he could smoke a bowl or two. Poppy Stuff is here. Good peoples. Hello to you. It means lots of love. There you go, Wayne. Yeah. And Eric, what the better way for your elderly father to benefit medically is to use a vaporizer, especially if you can't hold any food down. It's just pure THC. You don't get all the smoke. That'd be an even better way to take it. Let's see here. Italian G has seen some weird premium destruction the last few weeks. Stephen Heath, I've drank way too much today, so I'm going to toddle off to bed. HIC. Good night, peoples. I have no idea what HIC stands for, but I'll take your word for it. Feel better. He had too much today, too much to drink. Have a good night, my friend. Yeah, Poppy Stuff's a great lady. Glad you subscribed to her. All right, very good. Let's see here. Jerry is rather peeved that bought 2 10th-ounce gold maples and was informed like 3 days before Christmas that they were out of stock. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Long octagonal love pipes. it says Oaksy. Right. All right. I've got a coin. I've got a coin in my hand right now that you can't see. But maybe tomorrow you might be able to see it when I post a video on it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Those are hiccups, says Media Man. Sal is a deadhead. Yes, death metal head. All right. I'm trying to keep it semi-PG. There you go, Oaksy. So how did I do on my slurp? You did great, Lake House Beach. It's awesome. All right, Charles Wagner says the whole idea that the fiat system controlled by the Fed was to normalize the value of the dollar. The Fed has completely failed in their ability to normalize the value of the dollar. Yeah, that's for sure. They try to keep inflation about 2%, but by some levels in the economy, the value of the dollar has lost 11% over the last 2 years. It's crazy. All right. Just a touch of gray, deadheads. Dixie Silver Miners here. Diversify around rectangle wearables. Cover your bases. There you go, DB Stupid. Exactly right. Gonna bid on that January auction, David Argento says. DSM, Tessa. All right. I'll tell you what, we got. You know what? Let me do this one more time. Let's see if we can get Tessa Cunningham in here, maybe. We'll see. You never know. It's 4:20 somewhere, said Legowski. Come on in, guys. There's room here. We even have a little kitty here. So there's room. Let's have a little conversation. I'm going to put this. There's a kitty right here. I'm going to see if I can get the kitty to stabilize here, like the markets. If we can, I'll show the little kitty. We'll have a kitten update, but I have guessed that this cat is too intent on being away and independent. So I don't know if there's anybody coming in here or not. Oops. Nope, nobody's coming in. It's 23:57 somewhere. That's right, exactly right. Oh my goodness, that's right. CCT, maybe CCT. Maybe it's too late and he won't come in. Maybe CCT will come in. I don't know. There's always a chance maybe that Barbara Carbone might come in and she could hear Slurp live. You know what I mean? Like a full 20 seconds before everybody else does. I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're getting the kitty to stabilize here. Easier to get the kitty to stabilize than the markets for sure. You know what I mean? Tessa Cunningham, send me an email. Send me an email, salivatemetal@gmail.com. I'll respond to it. You can try it from there. Let's see here. Come on, kitty. Come down here, kitty. Because who knows? If we can get... Oh, come on, kitty. Please. Please be calm. I've got to be very, very gentle with this cat. Because it's really temperamental, like chicks. You know what I mean? Very temperamental. No dead cat bounce. This good thing this cat's alive. So we don't think there's a dead cat bounce. So let me see if Tessa Cunningham has emailed me. And if she has, I can respond with a... Nope, she hasn't emailed. salivatemetal@gmail.com. I don't think she has. Your public is calling you. Barbara Carbone. Maybe Barbara Carbone. No, she won't come in. She's too shy. If she comes in, it would be groovy if Barbara Carbone came in here. That would be really groovy. Let's see here. Hedgehog asked, do I have any new coin dealers lined up for the show? Stay tuned. We may have one coming. We've got one sort of in the docket. It's not been firmed up yet, but stay tuned. We shall see. The one that I thought was going to be here didn't turn out. Now, maybe 2000 could come in. I'll post it one more time. That would be cool if 2000 came in here. Click on that link. As long as you have a webcam or a microphone, you know. Dead cat bounce. Yeah, some people are saying catnip matters. There you go, Harpo. There's a very quiet purr in the room here. We have no takers. This is crazy. No takers. Let me check my mail one more time. Nothing from Tessa. All right, Several Turtles got to run. Have a good evening. Appreciate it. I'm going to close this out. Don't need to do that. Let's see. Where am I at here? There's the room. Nobody else is in the room except for me. Interview Pete Olson, the Montana Silver Stacker. We could. You know, we could try to call a scammer. Let me try that. We'll wait just a few more seconds. We'll talk to some scammers about the markets. Since we're not getting anybody to come in here. Let me get to where. Interview a Numa Stacker. We could do that. Sammy Jones. Here's Sammy Jones. After hours. All right, let's do the after hours line for Sammy Jones. This is a funding specialist here. Yes. Carl Electrum, stay tuned for that video. Is coming very soon on the new dollar. Let me see here. Where are we at? Let me get to where that I can. Now this cat's in the way. Where is my thing? There it is. Okay, here we go. Silver Stanger, can you email me a link? Yes, send me an email at salivatemetal@gmail.com. Silver Stanger, and I'll send you a link. We have somebody else in here. I don't know who it is because I'm getting ready to pop in here. Let's see here.
It's me.
It's who is let me find out. I don't have that window open. I can't see who it is. Sheffield, Stephen Heath. All right. Stephen Heath is here.
I am here.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. As soon as Stephen Silver Stanger sends me a email, I'm gonna call up a scammer here. It's called Sammy Davis Jr. Let's see. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it here. Come on now, if they'll answer. It's awful quiet. I need to get this thing. Hold on a second here. Wonder why he's not answering.
Yeah.
Anybody have any idea why he's not answering? I have no idea why he's not answering.
The word's out.
The word is out, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let me get to where I can. I've got this thing. Let me stop this. Hold on a minute here. Got too many things open at once here. Poppy Stuff is here. Poppy Stuff. Hey, how you doing?
Hey there. How's it going? Oh.
All right. Did you have a good Christmas? Oh, she went offline there, or her mic did. How was
Did
your?
you have a good Christmas, though?
What's that, Stephen?
I said, did you have a good Christmas?
Yes, it was great. It was a very nice Christmas. Good time. Yes, indeed.
I had a good winter feast.
Winter feast, huh? All right. Festivus for the rest of us, right? It's too late for Barbara to come in here. It's too late.
Oh, Barbara.
I'm going to try again. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
There we go. I'm going to try to... I'm having a little bit of difficulty today.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Let me send this link real quick to Silver Stanger here in just a second. So I don't forget
There we go. I'm trying to get my little kitty on here.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Where's my little kitty here? No, she doesn't want to be here.
My kitty just ran off. My kitty was on my lap.
There she is.
As soon as Stephen Heath came in here. All right, hold on a second here. We got to see this kitty. Oh, look at him.
Wow.
Oh, cutie. Oh, what a cutie. Oh.
That's Fritzy.
Wow. Fritzy.
Come here, sweetie. What are you doing?
Putting on the Fritz.
Putting on the Fritzy. He's a naughty bit. He's a naughty little kitty. I hope everybody had a great Christmas.
Yes, we did. How was yours?
Not so good. My mom's in the hospital. She's come home though today. So, she's she's getting up there. So we're all hopeful that she continues to keep on going.
Yeah.
But it's been a little bit of a rough Christmas. So
I'm sure. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but it's nice to have the community here and being able to join and say hi to everybody. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. It's nice to have everybody. I just love this community. It's such a great community. So
it really is, definitely. Well, we'll be praying for your mom, and it's a bummer that she had to spend Christmas Day in the hospital.
Yeah, it's good. She's home now, so we're all happy, and so we just thinking of her every day, and that's and that's how life is sometimes, right? You just got to keep on moving on. So.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate every day with her, and
yep.
And that's all we can do, but I'm glad she's out of the hospital, and I pray that she'll continue to improve as each day goes on. Look at that, Fritz. Yeah.
Well, I really just wanted to say hi to everybody. I'm gonna log off and let you guys chat a little bit. Again, I just wanted to wish everybody a very happy and Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year. And I'll talk to you guys soon. hopefully things will get a little bit more normal, and
Sure.
I'll be able to join you guys in a shout out with a little happier news. So
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, thank you. Take care of yourself, and
all right.
and blessings to you and your mom. And thank you so much for the well wishes, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. And Fritz there. I hear the purring too. Wow.
I know, he's a loud one.
He is happy. He's happy.
He's a happy cat. All
Happy
right,
New Year.
guys. Have a very
Merry Christmas. Take care.
Bye. Take care.
Silver Stanger, good to see you. How you doing?
Hey, doing good, brother. How are you?
I love the old coin challenge. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wingman.
What was that, Stephen Heath?
I said, hello, wingman.
Wingman. Yeah, there you go.
What's up, wingman?
Silver Stanger's my wingman.
All right.
For sure.
Very good. A good wingman. Very good. Nice. So how was your Christmas, Silver Stanger?
Oh, pretty good, man. I'm just hanging around the house, watching the daughter open some Christmas presents. You know, couldn't ask for anything better, I don't think.
Right. No, that's for sure. That's for sure. Let's get a scammer's take on all this. What do you think? Let's see if we can call up
Sounds good.
old Sean Johnson from Premier Business Services. We got to see, because we need some credit debt relief. You know what I mean? Let's see what he's got to say. Hello?
Sean with Creditors Relief. Please leave your phone number and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
We know that number works. So, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh, this thing is crazy. Volume keeps going down low. Let me find another one. We're gonna get somebody else. We're gonna try. Let's see here. Let me try back. Shore Funding Solutions. Phil from Shore Funding Solutions. Let's get Phil on the line. All right. Dixie Silverminer, take it easy, man. Appreciate you.
All right, Dixie.
Grandbaby's coming by here. Live on Instagram tonight. Nice. Stanger, Terry wants you to yell at me.
Why am I supposed to yell at you? What did you do to Terry?
I think I offended her in some way.
Mail system. You have reached the mailbox of 7001. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, press pound or simply hang up.
Why don't these scammers answer the freaking phone? It really, yeah, man.
I want Terry to come on and shout at me.
What's that?
I want Terry to come on and shout at me.
Yeah, Terry, come on in here, Terry. Anthony is asking me a quick question. I think these people need to give me their cell phones numbers. They still leave fax numbers in their signatures. It's crazy.
Fax number. That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Tessa. Oh, here I go. Tessa. All right, here, Tessa. I hope she's still here. I just now got the email. Let me get to where I can send this link out to Tessa. She just emailed me. Tessa, are you still in here?
Hi, this is Anthony.
Anthony, hello, Anthony. How you doing? I was calling about the business loan or the funding.
Yeah.
How can you help me here on this fine day after Christmas, where the markets have been rocked in the other direction from the Plunge protection team?
Oh. Yeah, it's definitely interesting times right now.
Sure is. It sure is. How was your Christmas, buddy?
Feels good.
Good. What kind of wager would you give that Tessa Cunningham's going to come in here? What do you think?
Who is she?
Chance, wait a second. You've never heard of Tessa Cunningham?
Name is very.
And you're in
It's not familiar.
You're in the business lending business, right? You're in the lending business, right? You've never heard the name Tessa Cunningham.
Not really, no.
In her kitty updates. I'm surprised.
Not really, no.
Oh man, most lending institutions know that's the standard bearer right there is the Tessa Cunningham kitty updates. That really is. I mean, ask Silver Stanger; he'll tell you.
Absolutely.
Even people in Sheffield, England, that speak with Yorkshire accents will tell you, Yorkshire accents will tell you that.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I'm hoping we'll find out in due course here. I mean, literally within minutes. I'm hoping if it happens, if we'll see, we'll find out. We see. I like to keep up with these markets, and the Tessa Cunningham gauge is one really to that you should measure by, considering the growth of the kitties, if they can reach the doorknobs, how many bales of hay they can jump across. Those are all metaphors for how the markets are, for lending and interest rates and they can reach the doorknobs. Here we go. Those are all. We have the Tessa Cunningham measure here with us right now. Say hello, Tessa.
Hello.
All right. This gentleman has not heard of you or the kitty updates. Can you believe that?
No, the kitties are getting so big. How have you not heard of the kitties?
Well, yeah. Tell us. How have you not heard of the kitties, Anthony?
Wow. I just never have.
What's that?
Are you talking about those crypto kitties, or are you talking about
the crypto kitties? Well, they're actually not terribly cryptic. I mean, these things are all over the place. Sometimes they'll jump up on Tessa and scratch her a little bit, and she'll giggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of funny, but I can imagine it's painful too. Would that be a correct assessment, Tessa Cunningham?
Yes, it would.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, Anthony, thank you so much, my friend. I tell you what, we're going to see how the markets move, and then we will be on the lookout. Maybe we'll get a loan from you. I gotta consult with Tessa though first. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely hear that, because when the prices are down, the yield is always going to be higher, or supposed to be higher.
Right. So what do you think we should do, Tessa, in this case?
I think we need to buy kitty food.
Oh, there you go. We need to get some kitty food. Do we have money for kitty food, or do we need to get some from Anthony?
We need some from Anthony. Butter, toast, and bits will not be able to eat if we don't have money to feed him.
Yeah. What you think, Anthony?
Well, whenever you're hungry, you're more welcome to email me, or just you can text me, or even just call me. Yeah, I'll help you get more kitty food.
All right, sounds good. We'll make it happen.
I need some crypto kitties.
We need some crypto kitties, indeed. All right. I like silver kitties too, like the Fortitude, but you can't get them anymore. Oh. But that's all right. Anyways, hey, thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. Thanks for playing along. Hope you have a wonderful New Year.
Okay.
Do you know my email? Do you know my? You obviously have a phone number.
Yeah.
How did you find out about my lending?
Word gets around, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets around. We all know all about the organization there, a Biz Funding Finder there in
Metals Mafia.
Yeah. It's funding specialist. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good stuff. You end up, it's good stuff. We even know your fax numbers, 855-672-6999. We were just going to send you a fax, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, to work the machine.
Oh, you know how to do email?
Some people say that fax is no good, especially if you watch Fargo.
Oh.
They say fax is no good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because is that your friend there in the wood chipper? Oh yeah.
No, I don't know what scene you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's anyways, it's I'm just, as long as you don't try to send me the true code, I think we'll be fine. But anyways, hey, I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a call later, or I'll email you. Have your machine call my machine, and let's do the lunch thing later. And Anthony?
Yeah?
Call me. I got to figure out how to hang up. I can't figure out how to hang up now. Dang it.
What's your phone number? 202-867-5309?
That's me in the flesh. You can just don't ask for Jenny because she's not here. All right. Okay. We'll talk. Figure out how to hang up now. Thank you, Anthony.
Absolutely.
All right. Take a squeezy.
Later.
Take a squeezy. Bye-bye.
Yep.
He had no clue.
Oh,
I really don't think he had a clue that we were messing with him. Do you think?
Not a chance.
Sal is Jenny, but only on a Saturday.
What's that? I'm Jenny on a Saturday?
Yep, only on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that's right. Crazy, crazy. Oh, man. Ah, shoot. So, Tessa, how was your Christmas? And this is the first time we've had you on. This is quite an honor.
I had a great Christmas.
Awesome, awesome. That's wonderful.
I got a Minahoonie Stacker sent me a 21-gram little tiny fairy penguin. It's adorable and cute.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Oh, it's pretty good.
That's so cool.
And then my son gave me some bud for Christmas. So
Gave you some what?
gave me some Mother Nature, some marijuana.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that's crazy. I assume it's legal where you're at, right?
Legal where I'm at.
Okay, right. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Minahoonie's awesome. Minahoonie's awesome. He's a very great guy for sure. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Seduced by Silver's latest video? You should see what she got from Laura Blade and Scully.
Those were cute.
Yeah.
Those cute little, they were cute. They were adorable.
The minions. And the TIE fighter was cool too.
Yes, my grandson would be jealous. He is a big Star Wars fan.
Wow. You know, the only bud I got for Christmas was a Budweiser.
A case of them, Sal?
Case of them, yes, indeed. A case of them.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, even if it was legal, I wouldn't smoke it. I'm too scared.
Liar.
Light hands on fire. People think I'm wacky enough already. I don't need any weed.
Can you smell that? Can you smell it? Can you? It's bullshit.
I like to make my own butter or milk, and then I cook with it.
Oh wow, that's cool. Wow. Sal got a case of my blood type, says Lemonhead Penny. Ooh, yeah, as O positive. Yes, and don't inhale, says Harpo. All right. Marijuana is good for SHTF. Yes, and real good. People can grow it anywhere, right? You can pretty much, especially down in Lake House Beach. Sam would smoke anything, banana peels and old tires. Actually, I smoked one time. I did when I was a kid, and I kid you not, pun intended. Since I said kid, I should have said child. But when I was a kid, about 14 years of age, me and a couple of buddies went out to the back shed, and I smoked me some Red Man chewing tobacco.
How did that go?
Oh, it fired up. It was weird. It was weird, but you know, of course, it's kind of moist, you know. But we rolled it up in some notebook paper and smoked it. It actually worked. Crazy. Yeah.
Was that your idea?
Yeah, actually, it was my idea. Yeah. Also, smoked tea leaves.
And he's never been right since.
Never been right since. There we go, Stephen. He's exactly right. Never been right since. Oh man.
It's from the bong.
Yeah, read my last comment. It says Mud SWAT. Are you talking about on the let me see, on the videos, or are you talking about in here? Mud SWAT. Let me see what Mud SWAT's. Let me see if Mud SWAT commented on my last video. It must be here. Let me see. Mud SWAT, Mud SWAT, Mud SWAT. The worst thing that can happen, Sal, is when you want a Snickers and be scared to death of it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. And that's just it. I'm scared of being paranoid. I'm already paranoid enough.
My sister can't smoke it because it gives her major anxiety, so she can't do it.
I've heard that does it to some people. Yeah, it can freak them out. Yeah.
For everyone?
It's not for everyone?
No, it's not. So, because it's like everything else. Not everyone can do it. You know what I mean? People have are affected by it differently. Like I quit smoking for a job, and my eyesight went to hell. So I had to start smoking again so I could get my eyesight back.
Wow.
It did. It really honestly did. I had the same eyesight forever. Then I quit to get this job, this really super good paying job, and my eyesight just slowly went down the hill after that. And then I got hurt, so I started smoking again. Now my eyesight's just even. It's back where, you know what I mean? It's
crazy. That's wild that occurred with that. Oh, I'm remiss here. I'm sorry, Tessa. Barbara says that I'm missing some of her comments. I'm sorry, Barbara. She said up here, she said, "Too bad, Sal. My fantasy was you and me smoking the good stuff." Oh man. Hey, you know what? If it was, I wouldn't need to smoke anything to be hang out with you. It'd be fun. We can have fun, you know, or with anybody. You know, we're all good. We all hang out. I don't need anything to mess up my mind or whatever. But it really does increase your eyesight, huh?
well, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not saying it increases. It just doesn't get worse. It's not. When I stopped smoking it, I had the same like eyesight forever, and then when I was smoking it, it slowly started getting worse. So I started when I got hurt and I quit. I started smoking again. Now it's not progressing any worse. It's like so. In my case, it helps my eyesight.
Right, but you do understand that marijuana itself has got like 400 chemicals in it, right? There's a lot of bad stuff in there.
I don't know. I think it all depends on what you put on it while you're raising fertilizer, chemicals, and stuff like that.
I've never seen any.
It's better than smoking cigarettes, if you ask me. But no, you are correct. There is stuff in there that, you know what I mean, that can, I guess. That's why you eat it.
Yeah, well, and I say what they ought to do really is provide a way. It's because a lot of people, especially that are terminal and they can't digest food, is to extract the THC and prescribe it by cc's, you know, that get to measure the specific amount by body weight, mass index, and use a vaporizer.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
At all.
And legalize that, but I wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Have you ever heard of Kratom? Kratom.
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
It's Mother Nature's Percocets.
Okay.
If you take a little bit, when I was introduced to it, I watched a video on it. If you take a little bit, it gives you, it like takes your pain away, but it like gives you a speedy effect. Like
what effect?
It gives you like a speedy effect, like you're on speed, but you're not.
Okay. Right.
It doesn't actually have any of the side effects or whatever to it. But then you also, if you take too much, I don't think you can die from it. I honestly don't. But I think if you take too much, it gives you like your ODing effect.
Yeah.
The person that introduced it to me, he didn't have it in a capsule form, and he just took it. And I don't know, like a half hour later, he stood up. He had sweat running down his face.
Wow.
He's like, he goes, "Oh my God." And I'm like, "You okay, dude?" "Yeah, I'm fine." And he just it was like he did a little too much.
Yeah, very stuff.
It's Mother Nature's Percocet is what it is.
Okay. Redneck Stacker sends a super chat, says, "Stop ignoring Barb. Great stream." All right, we need to pay attention with to Barb here. Yeah. She says tobacco is laden with addicting chemicals. Yeah. Well, nicotine is one of the most addicting chemicals there is. That's why the people that vape, you know, people are vaping and they're getting these, what does it call that thing that there's a new one out, or it's been out for a little while. It's gotten double the nicotine in it. And people are getting addicted to nicotine, and that's very hard to get rid of.
I don't know much about that because I don't smoke cigarettes. So I don't know much about as far as like vaping nicotine and stuff like that goes.
Yeah. I've always just kind of avoided all kinds of, I've never done drugs or smoked or anything like that. So I'm just kind of like, well, you know what? I got enough problems as it is, you know, in life. Why should I add a drug to be addicted to psychologically or otherwise? You know, and now if I was sick, you know, the THC, I would want to get it, in a vaporized form or whatever, the safest way to take it, or the CBD oils or whatever the CBD oils they have out now.
Now you can get, they have for cancer patients, they do have an oil. It's called Rick Simpson oil.
Okay.
And it's like really high potent. You wouldn't want to take it unless you were sick, is my guess.
I have this oil that I take for exercise, and it's called the Richard Simpson oil. It gives me an afro when I take it, though. I bounce off the walls and
in a high voice.
In an effeminate manner, yes.
There's a video on YouTube with a guy, a British guy, he's got Parkinson's disease, and he's got the shakes really bad.
Oh, he does, really?
He takes some cannabis oil.
Okay.
It takes him 10 minutes, but the shakes about go away completely.
My son's dog, she gets seizures.
Okay.
I don't know why, but she gets seizures, and we give her CBD oil for the seizures. Plus, we'll smoke in her ear, and it stops the seizures from happening.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, but we've given her the CBD oil, and between the CBD oil and keeping the marijuana in her system, it does keep her seizures at bay. She hasn't had one for probably a year or so.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So there are medicinal purposes to it.
Yeah, and that's just it. I think that's the key is the medicinal, and that's what the THC. The THC is the medicinal part of it, and I think and I'm all for that,
Kudos to you for never touching anything like that. Kudos to you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's just, and part of it's just been scared. Plus, I saw what it did to other people. I know the people that have smoked it casually. Now, this is completely anecdotal. I'm not saying everybody does, but every person I know, including family members who've smoked marijuana casually and recreationally, have gone on to try harder drugs. And there was this one guy I knew, extremely smart guy. And he got great grades in school, even while smoking it. And he told me and said, well, hey, it doesn't bother me. I'm getting all these good grades. I said, imagine how well you could do if you didn't smoke it. You know what I mean? It's like, you're kind of holding yourself back. I know. And plus I'm a musician, and people tell me, hey, you need to smoke, and it's going to open up your mind with some crazy new riffs and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? To me, that's cheating. Why not just be wild and experimental and just dig deep into the recesses of your mind and come up with some crazy stuff on my own. But
you can meditate and open your mind and not use drugs. Your own body, you have drugs in your own body. DMT, which is a spirit molecule, is in it's natural. So if you know how to access it, it's just learning how to access it to get to where you can do it. But
here's how I meditate, Tessa. Here's how I meditate.
What?
I like to hit the coffee cup once in a while. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of the old Java for Barbara Carbone there.
I love coffee. I was on Seattle where can't. Every street corner has a coffee place, or they have a coffee machine in the bookstore or whatever. You can't go anywhere in Seattle without a coffee shop.
Yeah, that's right. Everywhere. Seattle was the king of coffees. And and that's a drug. Caffeine's a drug too. And I mean, if I go without coffee for a day or two, I get a little headache. So that's probably withdrawals, right?
I would assume so. I know they told me I couldn't have coffee because the caffeine in the coffee was giving me migraines.
Oh, so wow.
To get off the coffee and go on tea, but the tea still had caffeine in it. So what was the point?
Yeah. Man.
I don't think it necessarily was, because I quit drinking coffee for probably 2 months, got rid of the migraines and went back to drinking coffee, and I was fine. So I don't know.
Yeah. Go figure. It's crazy stuff.
But do you drink beer, Sal?
Oh, yeah. I have beer once in a while. I like dark beers. I need to get some beer for this cool mug you sent me.
It's a tankard. It's not a mug.
I mean, tankard. I'm sorry, the tankard. And one of these days, I'm going to get a nice dark beer, and I'm going to do a live stream. The problem is, if I have one beer, it makes me sleepy, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, Stephen, he made me sleepy. You know?
Kind of sound
Hey,
boring.
Sal.
Yes, Silver Stinger.
I'll send you something about 100 proof, buddy. That'll get you wired.
Oh man, yeah. That's it. I do once in a while. I still have the bottle of Wild Turkey that Baggins sent me. Not Silver Baggins. This is another Baggins. Sent me over a year ago, and I've got about a quarter of that bottle left. But I'll have a little slurp of that, or a little sip of it out of my silver chalice.
I can make it stronger for you, buddy. I've made up to like 165 proof before, so you only need one shot.
So you make a bourbon?
I make clear, my clear homebrew.
Oh wow! So it's like a white, like a kind of like a vodka or some variant or something like that.
Exactly, and then I can add like wood to it, give it different flavors, this or that. You know.
That's cool. That's awesome. I never knew you had that talent. I'd love to try some of your stuff sometime. That's wild.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
Do you like more like IPA beers? You know, like the microbrewery beers, or do you like more like the Budweiser?
Oh, I like microbrewed. I like the darker, not so much of the IPA. I don't like a lot of the hoppy stuff because it gets a little kind of bitter taste. I like more of just a very slight sweetness and dark, meaty beer. I like a meal when I drink a beer. You know what I mean?
No, but okay.
No, basically it's a real thick, dark, like a Guinness stout. It's like a stout.
Oh, okay. I've had Guinness before.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've not had it until you've been in Dublin.
And beer is a drug, and Donald is right. There's alcohol in it, but the thing is you can moderate that. You know, I mean, literally, if I have more than two, I get a little silly, and I'm like, I'm a lightweight, and so I don't really drink a whole lot. I just drink enough I like the taste of it, and but yeah, the only other.
It's funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that, Barbara? He's a lightweight.
That's right, Barbara. I'm a lightweight. I mean, you can pick me up. Beers, yes, they are more people, and single barrel aged whiskey too. The only other thing now, I don't do any drugs except for maybe just a little bit of methamphetamine. So that's the only other.
Nice.
No, I don't do that either. I'm just teasing you. Oh man. So about these markets, people, what do you think of these markets? Everybody in the chat here, actually the live stream is about these markets. What do you think about what's going to happen? Stephen, we'll start with you. What do you think is going to happen with the markets tomorrow?
I think they're just going to go down tomorrow.
Think they're going to go down?
Yeah, I think they're going to not by a lot, but I think they'll go down.
I actually agree with you. I think they'll come down a bit too. Silver Stinger, what do you think, sir?
Well, they've already started coming back down a little bit, to be honest with you. I don't know if you saw them recently. Last time I looked at it, it was like 1502 or something like that. But
okay.
I mean, I think it'll come down a little bit, and then I think it'll go back up again, but nothing crazy, you know?
Right. Tessa, what are your thoughts?
I don't play the market, never have. I have no clue of anything. It wouldn't even sound good for me to even try to bullshit my way through it.
At least you're honest. That's good. You know, I don't play the markets either, but I like to kind of pay attention to them only because, you know, of how their effect with precious metals and the like. But anyways, but yeah.
Sal, watching you and listening to your live streams and stuff, I've kind of learned more about the market than I've ever have in my entire life.
Oh, wow. So, hey, I appreciate it. It's an honor to have you watching, and you're awesome. Love your kitty updates. I've seen a little bit of the sunrise videos. You guys, she does live streams almost every day, right? Of the sunrise. And
yes.
Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. I've got a sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming on here. All right, it just passed.
Well, bless you ahead of time.
Because I wouldn't have used the sneeze button because I don't have one. So you would have heard the sneeze full force here. But anyways, yeah, Lake House Beach had to go. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm probably going to head out here pretty soon too. But for those in the chat, if you've addressed me, I apologize if I've missed some of what you've said here. Media Man says I would love Drought London Pride. Ooh, that sounds like a tasty beverage.
Oh, don't drink anything brewed in London. It's horrible.
Oh man, okay, all right. Belange P is here saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Belange P. Appreciate it. You should check out his. By the way, Belange P. When Belange P posts something, a video, and it validates what I've been thinking, it gives me confidence because he knows his stuff, and he's talking about quantitative tightening. There's not really tightening at all. You should check out his most recent video on quantitative tightening, Belange P, when you get a chance. Definitely. All right, guys. We had a fun time tonight. We did call a scammer, so it was fun. All was not for naught. And I appreciate you guys popping in here. We had a fun time. Tessa, Silver Stanger, Stephen Heath, you guys are all awesome. And everybody in the side chat here, appreciate you all very much.
Good night, all.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
Good night. Take care. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for Tessa's kitties. Oh, wait, that didn't sound right. I mean,
Good night, Wingman.
Good night, all. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night, Wingman. See you, Wingman.
Later, wingman.
Ringman and Wingman. See ya. Bye-bye.
Wingman.